This problem is negative 3 times, open parentheses, 3x plus 5 is greater than or equal to negative 5, open parentheses, 2x minus 2, close parentheses. First thing I want to do, always, is my balance line so that I can see where my two expressions are separated. Then I'm going to identify my variables. And I'm going to simplify each expression on each side. So I'm only going to focus on the left side, and then I'll change and focus on the right side. To simplify expressions, I'm going to use my order of operations. I cannot do anything to my parentheses because I have a variable and a variable and a constant. I have no exponents. I do have a multiply. I've got negative 3 times the parentheses, which means I'm going to multiply that times each thing. So negative 3 times 3 will give me negative 9x. Negative 3 times 5 will give me negative 15. I have adding and subtracting, but it's a variable and a constant, and I can't combine those. So that's simplified. To look at the expression on the right, still following our order of operations. Parentheses, I have a variable and an exponent, so I can't, a variable and a constant, so I can't do anything. No exponents. Multiply, I'll multiply 5 times the parentheses. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10x. Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. My adding and subtracting involves a variable and a constant, so I can't do anything there. Now that both sides are simplified, I need to go back and I'll identify my variables. I can see I have them on both sides of the balance line, so I need to move one of them to the other side. I always like to move the smallest one. So my negative 10 is smaller than negative 9. So I'm going to add 10 to both sides. And when I do that, the right side will cancel out, just leaving me with 10. The left side gives me negative 9 plus 10x will just leave me x. And then my minus 15 will be left here. Reverse PEMDAS. I can see now I have only one variable, and it's on the left-hand side. I do have some adding and subtracting, so I'm going to reverse that by adding 15. And that will cancel out. I'll still have my x, and I'll have a 25. I did not divide or multiply by a negative at any point, so my inequality will stay just like it was. X is greater than or equal to 25. To graph that, I don't have anything on here, but we do know they're positive. I'm going to say this is my positive 25, and I'll do, this will be 30. And so I can see my larger numbers are to the right. And since I said that x is greater than 25, it's going to go to the right where the larger numbers larger numbers are. You'll notice I do have a line underneath this. That means it could also include 25. So I'm going to color that in right here. And that's how I would graph that.